People are the most important thing in this life.
How great the robe of liberation, of formless field of merit, wrapping ourselves in Buddha.
Well, someone came to me who was became a formal student of mine, and they said, I've been thinking of leaving my husband. And I said, oh, since when? And they said since like 1990 something. I thought, oh. They don't talk that way anymore. And whenever I see the husband, he says to me, I really appreciate what you're doing, because it benefits me too.
Wood stove, so we do all the cooking on the wood stove. I brought a pot from treetop that I don't want to blacken on the wood fire, so do it that way. Yeah, same with breakfast. You know, if you guys want to, you just come in whenever you're awake. For me, at least, and I think therefore for many people, sitting zazen and doing this practice has opened me to the natural world in a way that is deeper, that has less barriers.
Again, the sort of compartmentalization was, these people typically were ignored away. They left. Most of them were ashamed or so disturbed that they never pursued it, in any legal or public way, and probably blamed themselves. It's so common with sex abuse.
In order to make Buddhism into American, for really American peoples, it should be Americanized, and that is not wrong or a bad thing. When Buddhism went from India to China, Chinese Buddhism is a little different from Indian Buddhism, and when Buddhism or Zen is introduced from Korea or Japan, there's some transformation in order to make it expression of Japanese spirituality.
Robert Aitken said, the gifts of the West to the Dharma, his view, were the laicization, the feminization, the democratization of the Dharma. And I would add a fourth, which is the tremendous benefit the Dharma has from Western psychology. So-called maybe personality psychology, not to call it clinical, but an understanding of the psyche, unconscious, conscious, and the structures of the psyche, and is something that is an invaluable gift to Dharma practice.